Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor Hayes got a textbook from Lee Finnegan, who prompted her not to hide her condition from her favored bones. Still, Taylor brushed it off as nothing and spent time with Steffy Forrester after John Finnegan left for work. Steffy scrabbled for word on Taylor's passions about Ridge Forrester, but Taylor kept the focus on being back for Steffy and the grandkids. Since they had so numerous mileposts and fests ahead, Steffy was glad Taylor wouldn't miss any of it. Taylor had a pained expression as she participated her love and gave Steffy a clinch. At Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan quizzed Hope Logan to make sure she was keeping her passions for Finn in check. Hope said Brooke didn't have to keep asking and that there was no reason to worry. Brooke asked if Hope was sure about that, so Ridge walked by and picked up on some pressure. Hope played down it before they all bandied the news of Taylor's homecoming, which Steffy and her children were thrilled about. At Bill Spencer's manse, Liam Spencer pushed for love life up to tets. Liam conceded that perhaps Poppy Nozawa wasn't the right person for Bill and wondered if Katie Logan knew he wanted to get back together. Bill assumed Liam had been talking to Will Spencer and suggested his youthful son wasn't holding his breath for his parents' reunion. Liam allowed. Bill was holding his own breath for one, so Bill confessed that he remained hopeful. Will brought Katie breakfast at Forrester Creations, so she suggested that perhaps he could get a job there. Will joked that Bill would love that, but Katie just wanted him to know there were further options than Spencer Publications. Still, Carter Walton said Will should come see him about it, if Will decided he wanted to work at Forrester. Once Bill summoned Katie via textbook, she came to the Spencer manse and asked what this was about. Bill said Katie should be hopeful and agitated about this, but she noticed he sounded a little reconciled up. Bill eventually told Katie that he wanted to talk about the future and about what was ahead for them as a family. Back at Forrester Creations, Steffy stopped by the design office and spoke to Hope about Taylor's return. Once Steffy said she wasn't going to play matchmaker for Ridge and Taylor, she suggested that they could make choices for themselves. Hope refocused out that Ridge formerly chose Brooke, but Steffy brought up how frequently Ridge went back and forth. Steffy could see it in Taylor's eyes how important she still loved Ridge, but she reiterated that she wouldn't be matchmaking. Indeed so, Hope asked if Steffy was saying she'd like to see her parents back together. In the CEO office, Taylor caught up with Ridge, who called her Steffy's guiding star and felt that his partner was back home where she belonged. Taylor wanted to cherish every nanosecond and sounded pouty, so Ridge asked what was wrong. After Taylor said they weren't getting any youngish, she added that they didn't know how important time they had left. That's why they had to make the utmost of it, so Taylor was thankful to be back home with the people she loved and accepted Ridge's grasp. Prognostications allude that Taylor's secret will devastate Ridge sooner or laterly, so it could lead to a romantic reconnection between them. Ridge and Brooke's relationship will face some hurdles, thanks to Taylor and her grim situation, so stay tuned. Will Spencer will join his parents at the Spencer manse, so he'll come part of the discussion about Bill Spencer and Katie Logan's future. Following Bill's converse with Liam Spencer, it seems like Bill is determined to clarify where he stands when it comes to a family reunion. Bill would love to get back together with Katie and be there for Will as a platoon again. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be relatively that simple for Katie, so Will's going to ask his parents plenitude of questions and wonder how they can each get on the same runner. Although Will has mixed passions about Katie and Bill reuniting, part of him sees the eventuality for them to start a new chapter and find happiness. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester would like to see a new chapter for her own parents as well. Since Steffy knows how important Ridge Forrester has bounced between Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan over the times, she easily thinks he might flip bomb reverse to her mama. Steffy has assured Hope Logan that she doesn't plan to play matchmaker this time around. Indeed so, Steffy will get under Hope's skin by acting like there's a good chance Ridge and Taylor will reunite whether she parent traps them or not. Hope will defend Brooke's relationship with Ridge and act like they're eventually getting their happy ending. Steffy, on the other hand, will have a hunch that Ridge and Taylor's story isn't over just yet. Brooke will catch Ridge with his arm around Taylor in a cozy moment. It could leave Brooke a little unsettled as she watches from the doorway and eventually interrupts. Still, Taylor will formally again make it clear that she's not a trouble to Brooke and Ridge's love. In fact, Taylor will gush over Ridge's happiness with Brooke, especially since she knows her own time for love is running out. Of course, Taylor's grim opinion could end up pulling Ridge back in her direction once the verity ultimately comes out. Plus, there's always a chance for an adulatory phenomenon treatment that could change everything. Taylor, Ridge and Brooke's love triangle seems poised to toast up down the road, so we'll bring you more prognostications on their drama and updates on Ridge's response to Taylor's shocking news. Fate of Brooke Logan's event. Once Icelandic musician Jökull Juliusson performs for a new Brooke's bedroom photo shoot, some twists and turns will follow the collaboration. For starters, Steffy Forrester will have to decide how to deal with Hope Logan. After witnessing Hope and John Finnegan connecting over the music, will Steffy feel the need to put Hope in her place? Steffy has formerly advised that if she gets a hint of anything unhappy, Hope's fashion line is gone. Still, Steffy might remind her to keep her distance if she wants Hope for the future to survive, if Hope is dangerously close to stepping out of bounds. Taylor Hayes will struggle after seeing Brooke and Ridge Forrester looking like an amazing fashion power couple. Ridge and Brooke will have a lot to celebrate after the livestream, but Taylor will be agonized in further ways than one. Although Taylor will try to manage with her pain intimately, she might drop her guard and accidentally let someone see her symptoms. While Bridget Forrester is back in city, could she notice some disquieting warning signs as a croaker? Of course, Lee Finnegan will continue to worry about Taylor's secret and may run some tests like she preliminarily offered. Still, there's the implicit for the results to end up with the wrong DR, if that's the case. Finnegan. Will April ultimately give Finn the lab results meant for Lee? Could Finn discover Taylor's heart failure and scuffle with whether to break confidentiality for Steffy's sake? Ridge may eventually develop some reservations of his own and Calf. Taylor about what's bothering her. It's getting harder for Taylor to keep a lid on her fatal prognostic, so we'll see how long it takes Ridge to get updates on this crushing news. Eventually, Bill Spencer will keep trying to work his magic on Katie Logan and put his family back together, so stick with us for prognostications on his plans and how Spencer will fit into them. A couple of Forrester family members are coming to city. Ivy Forrester and her bastard Elector Forrester. These two vibrant characters are sure to shake up the oil in further ways than one. We last saw Ivy in May when she had a veritably kittenish lunch with lame Spencer. Ivy is Eric Forrester's bastard and her father is Eric's family John Forrester. We surely suppose that Electra could help R.J. Forrester distract him from learning that his gal Luna Nozawa is a killer. Also again, she may hit it off with Will Spencer, Bill Spencer, and Katie Logan's son. Ivy made it clear that she'd like to pick back over with Liam and he's unattached at the moment. Still, he has no way really gotten over Steffy Forrester. Indeed, though she's happily married to superhero John Finnegan, Ivy bravely kissed Liam at Il Giardino and he was pleasantly surprised. He'd fire with Ivy at one time, and it looks like her embers are still burning. Steffy saw them together and got a bit hot under the collar, which means her green-eyed monster is still lurking deep within. Steffy is territorial and we provision all feathers of Dramarama if Ivy starts to get close to Steffy's baby daddy. Liam is no way without a woman for too long and it looks like the show is setting him up to have a fling with Ivy. Let's not forget that Finn still doesn't know about Liam kissing Steffy doubly, commodity that she has yet to tell him. Indeed, though he confessed that Hope Logan kissed him. Steffy went ballistic when she set about Hope kissing her husband and laid down the law. It would be similar adulatory irony if Finn set about Steam's kissing and wanted to take his own break. Perhaps Ivy will make a play for him, too?